Sarah Keyworth, welcome to The Truth in My Opinion.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Not at all. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to be here with you. Big fan. Big fan.
I'm equally a big fan. This is a big moment.
As a sort of self-identified thicky dum-dum, I come from a long line of thicky dum-dum.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, my father and my father before him.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Big fan of your content.
The thicky dum-dum gene runs strong in your family.
It's a rich vein of thicky and dumb.
I'm feeling like I need to sort of more often clarify to people that a thicky dum-dum is an inclusive phrase.
Yeah.
Because some people, I met someone.
Oh, I felt warmly caught by it. Yeah.
Well, this is what I
felt held by the
phrase. It's meant to be like that because I think I've been hearing from a couple of people recently. They're like, "Oh, are you just calling people thick?" And I'm like, "No,
yes,
we're all
yes." Some people are thick. Some people are thick.
Some people are.
The world's gone mad. The world's got what you can't call someone thick anymore.
You actually can't.
Yeah,
That's the thing, Sarah. You actually can't. But I appreciate that a lot. I'm equally a massive fan of yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
I was just saying before we started recording that I do occasionally do Mock the Week, and you have changed the game for me. Just straight away, the moment I get the news stories, I just Cody, I'm gonna start ringing you. Explain this to me.
Please do. I'd love that. Yeah. What could that be? I should have a consultancy role on Mock the Week.
Perfect. I'd like to have you ideally in my ear for the recording.
I would absolutely love that. We need to make that happen. We're both ill. We should.
We've got coughs.
Say at the top of the pod, we're both ill.
It's dry cough summer.
It is dry cough. What time of summer are we? End of summer. The end of summer dry cough. It's not pollen, is it? Now we're back in germs.
It's got to be germs.
It's germs
and hot trains.
Hot trains, yeah, petri dishes of public transport. It's getting muggy. I know I don't want to make everyone panic by suggesting the end of the summer, but we are approaching the autumn.
Oh God, let it end.
So we're back in the era of fitness.
Saw a news article.
Sickness, I say fitness. We're back in the era of the opposite of fitness, sickness. Back in
thickness.
The era of thickness. Thickness, sickness, fitness, summer.
The era of thickness is where you make your money. Keep them rolling in.
That's my industry, baby. Yeah. That's my industry.
Thick with a hard K.
Sarah, the question I ask everyone who comes on this podcast is, are you a newsy person?
Well, that comes in waves.
Just like the sickness.
Like the sickness, like the heat.
You're in the fifth wave of newsy.
Yeah, so there's going to be a fifth heat wave.
Fifth one. It might be happening while people are listening to this.
I don't feel like it's stopped.
Well, this is the thing.
Can you call it a wave if it doesn't stop?
That's a good point.
When did we come out of the heat wave? Did I miss it?
Yes. It's like what the dip. I guess if we imagine them like water waves, the dip between the waves seems to be incredibly small. So actually, to all intents and purposes, it is one massive wave.
I feel like we're being battered about.
Yes,
it's coming at us from all directions.
You had to be fanned off upon arrival, and today, dare I say, is one of the cooler days. It must have been hell for you the last few weeks.
I've been suffering, so I don't cope well in any environment.
Okay.
Full stop. Full stop.
I mean, the heat is having a serious effect because the question I asked you is, are you newsy?
Am I newsy? And I said I'm too hot.
I'm so hot.
I've been screaming about the heat. That comes in waves.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, there was the connection.
So I have a period of time where I feel very engaged with the news.
Yes.
And then it gets too sad, and then I will look away for a while.
Yeah.
And I think about other things, and then I think, God, I've got absolutely no idea what's going on in the world. And then I have another look, and I go, oh, I remembered why I didn't look. And then so I sort of dip in and out.
Okay. I mean, you do, as you said, Mock the Week.
I do Mock the Week.
Panel shows and things like that.
Yes.
So I imagine that by necessity you have to engage.
Then that's sort of heavy Clockwork Orange style, eyes taped open for 3 days, staring at the horror, trying to make it amusing.
Trying desperately to make it amusing, for God's sake.
Is this anything funny in this paedophiles? And then the channel go, you can't make jokes about paedophiles. And you go, well, there are paedophiles everywhere. Every news story is about a paedophile. So
unlikely things to hear from a paedophile.
Exactly. You go, nothing unlikely to hear from a paedophile. They have said everything.
They have said everything.
Nothing would surprise me about paedophiles anymore.
So, Sarah, you brought 4 fantastic headlines.
Thank you.
Yes, for brilliant
complimenting
headlines.
them. You like them?
I love them.
Your favourites?
I think they could be. They could well be, and I think people are in for a real treat.
I hope so.
Yes. What I want you to first do for our listeners is to read the headline you've brought for our wonderful Patreon subscribers. So if you could, in your best newsy voice, hit us with that.
So this is a tease.
Yes, this is a tease.
Okay, this is for Patreon. Amanda Knox defends Fringe comedy show after claims it will trivialise violence. How about that for a tease?
Wow, that is teasing.
You're big scurrying over onto Patreon now,
gossipy.
won't you?
That's gossipy.
That's full goss. That's got a bit of everything, isn't it?
So if you'd like a bit of everything, you can head over to Patreon and sign up to The Truth in My Opinion. So please do that if you wish to hear that headline.
But we're not doing that now.
That's
not for you.
Because we're teasing.
Yeah.
So Sarah, we now enter the main body of the podcast.
Now for the cheap seats.
This is your news programme. You have decided what the nation are going to hear.
Yes.
What the most important stories are. So could you please deliver your first headline?
New discovery puts women at the centre of early Bronze Age society.
Okay, so what is this? What is the story, Sarah?
They found some bones.
They did.
Near Stonehenge a while ago. And they'd categorised these bones as a stout man. And they're wrong. They've discovered it's a woman. And I think that's absolutely wonderful. I think that's really exciting news, particularly as somebody who identifies as non-binary. Because the thing that's levelled at trans people is, oh, well, in 1,000 years, when they dig up your bones, they're going to know exactly who you are. And, well, egg on your androgynous skull. That's what I have to say. Because they didn't know.
They didn't know.
No. And the exciting thing about this is that this woman, they've discovered that she was like a metal worker.
Yeah.
And a sort of shaman or something like that. So a spiritualist, which is like both sides of the bisexuality spectrum. She sounds incredible.
She sounds amazing. And she sounds amazing.
And they're like, yeah, this woman did a bit of everything. She's just about town doing all sorts of stuff. It's great for feminism.
Yes.
It's great for the transes. I love this story and I want everyone to read it.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, like you say, bones discovered a while ago, 200 years ago.
That is a while, yeah.
It's a while ago, so by a man called William Cunnington.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, and so,
we're talking... a man called William Cunnington, isn't
absolute. It? I mean, 1803, height of the... That's not even the Victorian era, that, I think. That's before the Victorian era.
Why is he digging?
Why is he digging there?
Why are you digging,
Why is he digging there? He left the bones in the ground. So he discovered these bones, was like, that's got to be a bloke.
Yeah, I found a bloke.
A stout bloke. Left them in there, and only in 2000 did they sort of take the bones out, and now they've just done DNA tests and discovered it's a woman.
That's such a guy thing to do, isn't it?
Well, it's very...
Make a big discovery and go, oh, I'll leave it. Somebody else will pick that up. I just wanted to dig.
Oh, I found that now.
Only bothered about digging.
Leave it there.
Oh, no, now I've found something. I won't tell anyone.
But stout man, and the reason the bones, they were slightly denser. So there's some, I don't know, leap to the defence of a Victorian man, but there was some indication that the bones were kind of shorter and denser, hence he thought stout. But what new DNA testing has revealed, and what these new people have revealed, is that it was a woman, as you say, who was post-menopausal.
Yeah.
So after the menopause, the bones get denser.
So we're all fucked. Because this has been going on for 200 years now.
Yeah, the menopause is older than 200 years.
The moment you go through menopause, you just start getting looked at as a stout man. And his ounce of femininity is ripped from your very bones. It's fucked. Poor woman.
Poor woman.
Glad she's not here to hear them talking about her like that.
I know, she died about 10,000 years ago and she has to put up with this now.
Yeah. She's looking down going, what do they call him? What did he say? Is he stout?
Stout.
Who are you calling stout?
But the flip side of this as well is that because she was buried with tools and things like that, the Victorian twat was like, got to be a bloke then.
Got to be a bloke.
Got to be a bloke. He's doing some work.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He's not been buried with a bunch of flowers. And what do women like? I don't know.
Women like
A scrunchie.
yeah, a copy of Cosmopolitan.
Yeah. A chick mag and a scrunchie.
Yeah.
And a glass of Chardonnay.
But the whole museum by Stonehenge is now going to have to. I read they're going to have to actually spend quite a lot of money rewriting all of the
transitioning.
The transitioning to she from he in the description.
Can be done then.
Can be done. It can be done. It can be done. But I think this is an amazing story. But it's kind of very indicative of. It makes you realise how much the Victorians continue to affect our kind of view of history and science.
Yes, and how much we've gone. They were right.
Yeah.
And we've got no more questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is literally that. They find some bones, they're like, with some tools, they're like, got to be a bloke. And it takes us till 2026 to be like, has anyone checked that?
Yeah. Worth fact checking.
Maybe just fact check that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the bloke's called Gunnington. He just digs up stuff and leaves it in the ground. Maybe he's got some stuff wrong.
Yeah. It's like letting a 3-year-old tell you what they think about the world. And going, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. It basically is.
We're not going to go back over that.
But like you say, she's a metal worker and a shaman. Do you
What life?
What do you relate to this life in any way?
I'd like to. I do think that she'd have had a great time in Hackney.
She'd have had. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If a friend of mine was like, "Oh, I'm going on a date. She's a metal worker, but she's also like a witch."
No.
I'd be like, "That sounds about right." I'd be like, "Yeah, she sounds fit, actually."
People sometimes mistake her for a stout man.
Exactly.
She is. Yes.
She would have a thriving TikTok account.
She so would.
The metal work and the spiritual content would be catching everybody.
That is exactly the sort of niche category that TikTok thrives on.
Yeah.
Metalworking shamanism.
What they need to update at this museum is that they found a lesbian. That's what they should be telling everyone. The Victorians didn't have language for that back then. But they have.
So true.
Yeah.
They really didn't. So you've already sort of touched on it, but what's the reason you brought this story? I guess is because why?
Well, a dozen different reasons. Immediately, my first thought was just how fucking annoying it'd be to be called a stout man if you didn't want to be called a stout man, and how annoying it is to be categorized. It's the word stout that does feel like it sticks out. Not just a man, but this is a little stubby one, you know. And then the just insistence of centering men in everything.
Yeah, yeah.
That they go like, well, we've found a body and it's got to have been a man, because we're not even considering the possibility that there was a woman there. Yeah, it's just that's why, and also it just makes me laugh that. That they've now got to change the pronouns in the museum. They do
have to change it. But this is actually part of a big project by the Francis Crick Institute to read all of our DNA. So this might just be one of many future lesbians.
They're digging up the lesbians.
They're digging up the lesbians now. Francis Crick, yeah. Turns out they're all lesbians.
Yeah. The world, all of our early tools and mechanisms were lesbian.
Yes.
I'd believe that.
I would believe that, actually. I would believe that, yeah.
And my brother is an archaeologist, so
he is
the sort of thing he'd be into as well.
Has he seen this story?
He likes digging.
Does he remove the things he finds, or is he still in that Victorian archaeology where you just find it and
finds
leave it?
And he leaves it.
Just leave it there.
He stands above the hole and goes, "I already know what that is."
It'll be a bloke.
I'll tell everyone, write that down. It's a guy, and then he walks off. Yeah, no, he brushes it out, he unearths it and brushes it.
What sort of archaeology?
Well, he does commercial archaeology, which is like when they're breaking new ground in places. If they find anything, they've got to bring the archaeologists in.
He goes in,
pisses everyone off.
Wow!
They're trying to do construction, and then they hold it all up for ages.
So does he work for is that like a government job, or does he work for like the companies, like the building companies?
I think he's a civil servant.
Okay,
yeah,
that's nice. They must fucking hate.
He won't listen to this. So
he won't listen.
You can't actually fact check.
He won't listen to this.
Yeah, don't know. Could be wrong. I don't listen to it.
That's what an interesting job.
Yeah.
I've always wondered who had that job.
Yeah,
And it's your brother.
Yeah, and these people, when they get a job, they hold on to it because there's not many of them. So.
I can't imagine there's many archaeology jobs, no.
No. So they're all gripping tight to their jobs. Yeah. Once you're in, you stay there.
That's why they just keep revisiting old remains now, because they've not got much work. So
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this was a woman.
Yeah. Let's go back and look at what.
Let's have a look at something. We've got to show we're doing some work.
The greatest hits.
Could you please now read your second headline?
Nantucket stores no influencer sign sparks controversy.
Okay. Do you want to explain what this
Yeah, I
big
do.
story is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. There's a place called Nantucket
There is.
in the US of A.
There's a man from Nantucket. Is that how it goes, the rhyme?
Oh.
There was a man from Nantucket.
I just
think it's
looked over at
Sorry,
Becky.
I don't want to interrupt you.
What's happened?
I think
What's happening?
It's rude, isn't it? There once was a man from Nantucket. He could fuck it, something like that.
Cool.
Goodness me.
Sorry.
Goodness me, Cody.
Sorry, but that's why I think that's why the place.
What the hell has got
Sorry.
into you?
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I completely derailed that. Sarah, what is this story?
Thought better of you. Yeah. You leapt to do that. And you'll write it. That's an original Cody Dahler rhyme, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a Cody Dahler
One
rhyme,
of your
yeah.
own. How strange. No, I'll have to look that up.
Why'd you have to look it up?
Yeah, I will. Sounds like a good one.
I'm sure it'll be horrifying.
So there's a place called Nantucket
Yes.
in America, which I believe is a sort of quite picturesque, seaside-y, coastal getaway.
I think it's an island.
Is it?
I believe it's an island.
And it's very bougie.
Very, very bougie.
So it's where a lot of very wealthy Americans go to spend their summer. Where are you summering? Nantucket. And there's particular sort of aesthetic, seaside aesthetic, beachy aesthetic of Nantucket
Yeah.
has become very popular with influencers. And a bookshop or just like a sort of touristy shop has put a sign in their door saying no influencers. There's
That's right.
ban on influencers. And it's gone mad. Absolutely bonkers. And the influencers are up in arms.
They really are.
They're marching with their microphones and their
Their circle lights.
yeah, their ring lights.
This is
Get ready with me to kill a shop owner. That's what they're doing.
They're just chanting, "Get ready with me."
Yeah.
It's a craft store. It's the Four Winds Craft Guild.
Yes.
They make baskets.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they make Nantucket and friendship baskets.
What's a friendship basket?
I think it's like it's just like a basket, really.
People put
What you'd
friendship in
imagine.
front of anything
Yeah,
these
exactly.
days.
I think it's got like some shells at the bottom of it or something. I don't know.
Do you buy two and give one to a friend and have matching basket?
Unclear. I visited their website and they came as singular items.
Oh.
So whether they're like, I don't think they're like they might be like friendship bracelets. You go around, you have matching, but I don't know. It's unclear.
Hard to have a friendship basket by yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit sad, isn't it? But basically, they've got pissed off because I think it's a very
Oh,
like
yes.
you say,
Sorry,
picturesque
derailed by
town-
the baskets, actually.
picturesque town, picturesque shop, and they've said no influencers. And are you familiar with why this became a controversy?
Well, I think a particular influencer sort of has called it misogynistic.
Yes.
Because she's claimed that, that influencers are predominantly women,
Yeah.
and to reject influencers is to reject women, and particularly to reject the women who have built up the culture of Nantucket
Absolutely.
with their baskets. The women made the baskets, and now you're banning women from the shop.
Yeah.
It's all. I disagree with it.
It makes me want to. This is a story that makes me want to sort of let the world burn.
I cannot fathom why it's become a story.
It's so crazy. Basically, this shop was like, listen, this is a really quiet town, and like it's really nice, and I don't want to have to watch you guys careering round my shop with a camera in your face, knocking things over. And it was this influencer called Paige Paul, formerly Paige Lorenz, who said, yeah, it was anti-feminist because more influencers are female than male. And this is kind of, it shows how kind of self-centered people are, because there was another woman in the comments who said, if the ring lights and filming bother you in your own store, that's so understandable. But putting up a sign to put down an entire industry comprised mostly of women is not the way forward. Influencing may not be something you're fond of or used to, but so many people are able to provide for their families because of this industry. It's like, it's their shop.
Yeah, I don't. Why should you be completely entitled to film wherever you want?
It's at all times.
Like, I can't do comedy wherever I want.
Exactly. You can't go into this shop in Nantucket and start doing one of your routines.
I can't do it and go, oh, why are you putting down a predominantly male industry? I pay my bills doing stand-up comedy. Yeah. Why won't you let me do it in this hospital? It doesn't make... If somebody says, I just don't want that to happen here. Also, the thing that nobody's talking about, which bothers me about this particular situation, fine, you want to be an influencer, whatever, make your content, do whatever you want to do. But if I spend all my life, every day, trying to make a shop that I work in look beautiful and aesthetically pleasing and calm and tranquil for other people to come in and enjoy it and hopefully buy things, and then somebody else comes in and uses that aesthetic to create that. They're not creating the aesthetic. They're just walking in and filming what I've done.
Yeah, exactly. They're not building it up. They're not creating. They're not doing the window display or putting it all on this. They're not doing any of it. No. They're just coming in and going, oh, this looks nice. I'm going to film that. That's exactly right. And they've got pissed off. Can I read you another thing that shows how self-centered these influencer arseholes are?
Please.
So one person said, this is Stephanie Hanna. She's a home decor influencer. She's got 436,000 followers. She took issue with the sign as well.
But you could buy the basket and take it home and film it.
Yeah, you could. You could do whatever you like.
Maybe
she's not got a friend.
These people even...
You need a friend to buy one of those baskets.
These people even buying things?
This is a detail not detailed in the story, but no one has mentioned whether people are or are not buying things. However, Stephanie Hanna, she said, I think this is the one that made me angrier than the anti-feminist one. She said, I visited Nantucket for the first time with my family this summer. We fell in love with Nantucket. One day, I walked into your store and saw that sign and immediately felt uncomfortable. I thought to myself, why would they have that sign on such a beautiful island where I felt magic around every corner? Made me feel bad for being me for a minute. But I realised that anyone that would make anyone feel unwelcome is not where I should be. Maybe no photos or video sign would be a good replacement. So this influencer has gone in and felt personally attacked by this person who said, I don't want you dicking about my shop. That's an attack on their identity, and she doesn't feel magical anymore, Sarah. She doesn't feel magical anymore.
They're talking about being an influencer as if they're a minority.
They are. I think that's exactly what both of these people are doing. It's like it's some sort of protected characteristic.
Yeah.
It's like sort of no blacks, no Irish, no dog sign.
Absolutely.
It's the 2026 version of that.
It's made me feel really uncomfortable. They won't know you're an influencer unless you get your bloody camera out.
Exactly. Exactly. If people started being kicked out without their cameras, then that might be slightly suspicious.
You look like an influencer.
You look like an influencer. Get out.
You're profiling people.
It's because they're coming in with like a 3-camera setup.
If it said no blonde women, you go, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's discriminatory. It's not wanting a particular activity. It's like, okay, no skateboarding.
It's exactly like no skateboarding.
No skateboarding. You don't get the skateboarders going, hey, this is discriminating against 12-year-old boys, and this is how I feel magical. I feel magical.
Skateboarding makes me feel magical.
I feel magical skating around London. Why am I not allowed to skate through a shopping centre?
But what's crazy is that
thieves. I feed my family stealing things.
Yeah, it's true. The thieving economy supports many a family.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
It's stupid.
It's trying to consign people to
poverty. And I think they've kind of shown their ass a little bit, jumping on it and going, this is about women.
Yeah, I mean...
Because you go, well, it doesn't say anything about women.
Yeah,
maybe sort of those kind of aesthetic influences, like homeware influences, like women might be more likely to go into a sort of craft shop. But Just go, you're banning women from the shop. You go, okay, so you're saying that men don't like involved in this. I think it's
just
stupid.
It's so stupid.
I think you're stupid.
But the reason it's so stupid is because there is this has been a genuine conversation online with thousands and thousands and thousands of people engaged in this topic of whether a no influencer sign is anti-feminist or whether it attacks someone's identity. It's divided the internet. People are wasting their time talking about this because someone in Nantucket was like, I want my craft shop to be nice and tranquil. Not have you dickheads in it.
And not have people... Also, there's just like an element of... If you worked in a shop and it's a particularly popular shop or it's buzzy or for some reason somebody's posted about it and it's gone viral and now everyone's turning up and filming, your employees are just entitled to not be in the back of videos that get millions of views.
It's true. Yeah.
What if you've got a 16-year-old who works there as a holiday job?
Yes, it's a good point.
So you've got somebody who just doesn't want to be on the internet every 2 minutes.
It's a good point. I mean, the chances are if you're a 16-year-old, you're probably one of the influencers rather than working in a craft shop.
Yeah, maybe they're there in the back.
By the balance of probabilities.
Shouting out their TikTok handle.
Yeah.
Don't follow them, follow me.
Actually, this is really good for the creator economy. But this is not a new thing. There have been plenty of places that have banned influencers.
Good.
Including in 2023, a Brooklyn coffee shop banned people from taking photos and videos. They said you can take a quick snap if you want of the food, but that's it. Then there was somewhere in Vermont. They closed a road down. They closed a road in Vermont.
Who did?
The council, I guess, or whatever the American equivalent of a council is, because there were influencers along this particular picturesque bit of road that were a danger. They're going to cause a fucking pile up. So they closed the road and they had to say no more pictures. And in Taiwan, they did the same thing. They strictly banned influencers doing photo shoots in a shop. It's not a new thing. It's not a new thing.
It's just because it's in a particularly, I'd say, wealthy part of the US, and it's about a type of person who is not used to being told no.
I think you're absolutely right. I think that absolutely gets to the heart
First
of this.
time they've been told this one small space, you can't come in and do what you want. And they've lost their fucking shit. What do you mean? I knew a real privileged guy who lost his mind during COVID and moved to Texas because there was no lockdown laws and has become like a mad anti-vaxxer. And I just look at it and think, he got told no once. One time in his life, and he just lost his fucking mind. I'm going to move to Texas to get a horse.
Okay, Sarah, could you please now deliver your third and final headline?
Why there's a row about standing up whilst drinking in London.
Okay.
Ho, 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 ho.
Big story.
Big story.
Especially if you live in London.
Yeah. Mostly if you live in London.
Mostly if you live in London or visit London.
Yeah.
I think I'll visit London.
If you've not got any plans to be in London and you don't drink, this won't apply to you.
Although, hang on, Sarah, how can we interest those people who might be those? We could
say,
sorry, no,
to alienate you.
Listen. Maybe it's about the encroachment of local government onto our personal freedoms.
We're all under attack. We're living in a nanny state. Take up arms, sober northerners. Sober northerners.
Exactly.
What? First they come for the standing up and drinking in London, and next they'll come for your bacon bombs. Your bomb cakes. Bombs. Your bomb cakes will be next. They'll make you sit down. Whilst you're eating your bomb. You're eating your bomb cake. Westminster.
Yeah.
Council. Have sort of done a petition to ban standing up whilst drinking in pubs. Sadiq Khan's not happy.
Sadiq Khan is not happy.
He's come out swinging for once. Suddenly he's woken up. What do you mean? Remembered he's the mayor. He's got some influence. I mean, I don't want to approach all of my news stories like this, but this is stupid. This is stupid. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Mostly because it will just sort of cripple all of the businesses.
Yes.
It's just going, okay, you can have a third of the amount of customers in your establishment.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, anyone who has been to Soho or frequent Soho on a regular basis will know that 99% of the drinking happens while standing.
So it's to combat drunkenness.
Yeah.
Why does it make a difference where you're sitting down or standing up when you're drinking?
I guess you can't maybe bash into someone when you're sitting down. I don't know. There's a licensing thing. So basically,
always typical.
It's a licensing thing. So firstly, the number of licensed venues in Soho is huge. There's like 1,750 cafes and restaurants, and there's over 500 pubs in Soho. But by the 1st of October, Westminster City Council need to update its current licensing policy. So what they've done is they've asked people who visit Soho and live in Soho what they can do, what they can change for their new licensing policy. And they...
Don't ask them.
Exactly. For the love of God, do not ask the people who live in Soho what you should do, because they... Quite rightly, they've caused this problem.
Old, wealthy gays just want to sit down.
Exactly. And that's why, Sarah, we have a problem. Because those people have said, yeah, no, this sucks. This sucks here. It's all loud. We want you to close down early. You're all standing up. I can't get home. And all of the businesses...
Okay, well, don't live in the centre of London then.
So this is what Sadiq Khan's come out swinging. He said, well, don't live in the centre of London then.
Yeah.
But the main wording...
I've pitched my tent in the middle of Glastonbury. It's very noisy.
This is exactly it. This is just like sort of urban Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Basically, the phrase used in the updated licensing policy was vertical drinking. And that is what everyone's jumped up on. They've jumped upon because they're like, well, hang on, do you just mean standing up? And they're like, yeah. So then everyone's like, so hang on, you just want everyone to sit down? They're like, yeah.
On the ground?
Not on the ground, Sarah. Good God, no. They want them sat down in chairs and tables with waiters and waitresses.
Are you not vertical when you sat down?
That's a good question. I guess
they want us lying down.
I guess your legs are at an angle.
They're going to bring some beds in. I'm actually for this. I like that. Yeah.
Even less space if you bring beds in.
I'd like to book 4 beds for Friday night.
Yeah, that's so. I mean, that will be next. Vertical dining.
So it's vertical.
No, horizontal dining.
So I think it's because that's what's making the alcohol go down.
Yeah, that's what's causing the drunkenness. Yeah. Well, actually, if people
it's
were
gravity,
horizontal, they would get less drunk.
Yeah.
But it's caused an outrage. And rightly so.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's rightly so.
There's no nuance to some of these, is there? It's just, we're just like, yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's been a lot of black and white judgments. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the group of residents is called the Soho Society, and it was established in 1972, and it was aimed at preserving the character of Soho.
But
and they're saying
that is vertical drinking.
Exactly. They're saying that standing up is destroying the character of Soho because everyone's getting pissed. But actually, everyone else is like, that's what Soho's all about.
Yeah.
And this is a very it's a very British thing, isn't it? Even that, like, pubs close early here. Pubs do close very early, especially in Soho, and that's because of the licensing. Like, you might remember with the World Cup where Keir Starmer was like, one of the last things he did was say that pubs could open until 5 a.m. and people were going nuts. The police were going mental because they were like, oh well, that's going to be, it's got loads of drunken behaviour.
Police want to go to bed.
Police want to go to bed.
Yeah.
And so basically, whenever there's any kind of movement and change in like how having a good time in the UK works, there's always a lot of people who have a lot of things to say. But the people that I want to listen to the least are those rich people who live in the middle of Soho.
Yeah, who have like the most luxurious existence, but their one problem is other people are there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm reading a book at the moment. It's like a sort of satire about like you're not meant to like the main character. She's like a North London very wealthy woman. Okay. It's like a dark comedy satire, and she literally says there's a bit quite early on where she says like that she wishes she could toggle on and off having other people in the city. So like when she's driving around, toggle them off. When she's in a restaurant, toggle them on. When she's trying to book a restaurant, toggle them off. But this is literally like the attitude of the rich.
So, I mean, Sadiq Khan says you can't run a world famous nightlife district with a village hall mindset.
Thank you, Sadiq. Oh, love that.
I like that a lot. I've highlighted that. I put that in bold.
Who got that off ChatGPT? Yeah,
that's good.
That's wonderful.
It's good, that, isn't it?
Give whoever wrote that a raise.
Yeah, I know. Village hall mindset. I love that. But that is the worst thing about Britain. the people with that village hall mindset trying to ruin things for everyone else.
They say it's going to combat drunkenness. In America and Canada, I was in Canada doing Montreal Festival last year, Just for Laughs Festival, with Celia Piccola, Australian comic, wonderful, and Eddie Gamble, Kumar. Who else was there? A bunch of other people. Having a lovely time. They do table service.
As a rule.
Yeah, in most places, they come to you. You sit down, they come to you, you order your drinks, and you can just keep doing that all night. We got absolutely fucking trashed.
Is it because you didn't realise how drunk you were because you were sat down?
You're not doing any sort of conscious, like, okay, let's have another round. There's no sort of break in between. You could be finishing a drink and they come over and go, can we get you any more drinks? And you go, yeah, we'll have a... By the time you finish that, the next one's arrived. There's no moment where you consciously kind of go over to the bar and go, what do I want? Oh, you don't get up. You don't change any...
Interesting.
What you're doing. We got absolutely fucking battered.
Also, with that arrangement, there's no queuing.
There's no queuing.
So, like, how many times have you been in a bar in Soho and you've gone, oh, I could have another one? Then you look in and there's, like, 4 people deep. You go, forget it.
And sometimes you stood outside a pub and you finished your drink and you're in a conversation and you keep talking for a bit. You might have half an hour where you just stand and talk and you don't think about... And then you might go, oh, should we have another one? Yeah, let's get another one. Whereas you're just locked in at a table and somebody's just bringing you drink after drink after drink. And you just don't know what you drink. You've got no idea. You just lose all sense of time.
You got no idea what they're even putting in it.
And then they just slap a bill down at the end and you go, oh,
oh God.
Like, maybe that's what they want in Soho.
Yes. I think that's a brilliant reason to, again, have a go at Westminster Council. Because what you're saying there is, seating won't target drunkenness. It'll make it so much worse.
I think it'll make it worse, and we'll spend more money, which is good for you and not good for us.
You bet there'll be fewer people in the establishment. The only barometer people have in Soho and is as to when it's time to go home before a place actually closes is whether they can stand up. So actually, that's a great...
Exactly.
If you make people sit down, they won't know when to leave. It's going to be a bigger problem. They're going to be there longer.
They'll be glued to their chairs. They'll have to have beds because we'll be staying over.
Exactly. This is going to be a nightmare.
I think it's a terrible plan.
It's a terrible, stupid plan. But it doesn't... I should say, in the interest of balance, Westminster
tune
Council,
out for this bit. Skip over this if you don't want
stick
balance.
Your AirPods in.
Yeah.
Westminster City Council have said we never said that we're getting rid of vertical drinking. They say we never said that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Yes, you did
Don't
say that.
gaslight
Yes,
us.
you did. No, we never said that.
We're
heard
you.
We're not going to stop anyone standing up in existing businesses. We're just talking about new licenses. We might encourage people to sit down.
Why would you start a new business if you're only allowed to have as many customers as you've got chairs? Why would you open a business in the most expensive rental part of London?
I mean, I rest my case. That is brilliant. We've hammered them. We've absolutely hammered
a thriving new business in Soho that has allowed 10 people at a time in it.
Yes, and they did say that about vertical drinking. They did say that. Sarah Keyworth, thank you so much for coming on the Truth of My Opinion podcast. 3 very, very stupid headlines, like you said. Every story's got a stupid element. A lot
of stupid men in the world.
Stupid men, stupid influencers, stupid people who live in Soho. So thank you very much for enlightening us in the realms of stupid, I guess.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a fantastic news hour. And a reminder, you're going to the Edinburgh Fringe for 1 week only.
For 1 week,
which
and 1
will
week
be when, if you are listening to this on Monday when this comes out, this will be the day Sarah's first show. So you have 1 week to get yourself up to Edinburgh and watch this show.
Be there right now.
Be there right now.
Could
you remind us when it is, what it's called, where it's at?
It's a work in progress show. 10:30 a.m. in the morning.
Fantastic.
At Monkey Barrel.
All of the people who live in Soho will be going to this because this is before the bars open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody will sat down and they'll be sober.
Yes, they love this kind of thing. You'll be very welcome in Soho with these new licensing agreements.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to be there.
And okay, work in progress 10:30 and Monkey Barrel 3.
Yes.
Brilliant. Sarah, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.